What's good? Welcome back to the channel, guys. In today's video, I'm going to be covering some attacks from my man Stars in the Pinnock clan, and he is using the Spiky Ball and King's Gauntlet in this Root Rider Smash attack with Valkyries and Witches with the double overgrowth as well. Very powerful when you can get the Barbarian King up in the middle of the base and use that Spiky Ball King's Gauntlet combo. You can do a lot of damage, and then you still get the splash damage with the King's Gauntlet as well. So we're going to cover 4 attacks today. Let's get right into the action. All right, on this first base, we have this box style base, and you're going to see we do have the Phoenix on the Barbarian King. When we started the video, I currently am upgrading the Phoenix on that account, so that's why we didn't show it. But we got the Phoenix Unicorn, Diggy, and the Spirit Fox. We're using the King's Gauntlet, Spiky Ball, Frozen Arrow, Invisibility Vial, Healing Tome, Eternal Tome, Hog Rider Puppet, and the Haste Vial. So right away, we're going to start this attack over here at 3 o'clock. I'm going to use a Root Rider, Valkyrie, couple Witches, the Siege Barracks, and the Barbarian King to get this funnel started for the army. Going to use another Witch over here also to take out these storages. And then up top at 12 o'clock, we have a Root Rider, a couple Valkyries, and another Witch. And then we're going to drop the main army right down the middle of this funnel and bring them in straight to this Ricochet Cannon area with the Monolith as well. Got a lot of damage right there. So Stars is actually going to use his Warden ability a little early on this one because we had a lot of damage right there. No point in taking all that unnecessary damage if you don't have to. Just use the Warden ability and we can get the overgrowth on the Town Hall and attack that later. Did see that King's Gauntlet Spiky Ball going off, so the Spiky Ball picked up a little bit of value through that middle of the base and hit the Town Hall on the way as well. So Town Hall is going to have some damage done to it already. And then obviously the King's Gauntlet is going to allow you to get some area damage. The 2.5 tiles that you could reach, which is just phenomenal. It just allows you to pick up so much value. Even without the rage, you're still picking up a lot of value because the ability lasts quite a while. Second overgrowth come down, trap down that area again, and then we're going to be able to save some free spells for the very end of this attack also. Basically going to get right here to the very last building, and then everything's going to come untrapped. And then we're going to push up to this Town Hall area, freeze down the Town Hall so we don't have to worry about the damage, even though we have a ton of troops alive. Going to freeze down the Eagle Artillery as well. And then at this point, we're just cleaning up the last couple buildings and picking up the triple. Swagging the Queen ability as well. Very nice plan there by Stars. Pick up that triple. All right, on this second base, we have this diamond style base, double invisibility spell tower, and then these outer compartments have some big damage defenses as well. Infernal towers, ricochet cannons, the monolith, and the eagle on both sides, and the heroes as well. So very interesting built base here, very compact in the middle, and then just pretty much all the rest of the buildings on the outside of the base. So gonna start down here at 6 o'clock with Root Riders and the Witches, and we're gonna have the other Root Rider Siege Barracks start over here at 3 o'clock, and then we're gonna push the main army into this compartment with that Ricochet Cannon single target Inferno. So we might see that first overgrowth come down on this compartment, either that or the Town Hall. Not really sure exactly what we're gonna overgrowth yet. Gonna use that Warden ability as we push through these defenses. We do end up overgrowthing the Town Hall, so now we're going to work our way all the way around the base and hopefully down into this bottom compartment so we can take those defenses out as well. Barbarian King is walking on the outside of the base, so we'll see what kind of Spiky Ball value we end up getting. Probably going to try to hold on to that ability as long as possible. We are getting stuck there on the Ice Golems, which we end up dealing with, and then that other overgrowth is going to come down now. And we do end up getting that invisibility spell tower popped with the super minions, so that is going to be huge because now when our main army pushes in that compartment, we could just deal with it right away. Barbarian King still walking on the outside of the base here. Still have 2 more free spells, which is going to be really clutch to get through this and or the Town Hall compartment. We are going to have to deal with that invisibility spell tower up top, which we do have the freeze, but it's going to pop regardless before we get to that Town Hall. So gonna see 1 free spell come down now. Queen's actually gonna go up there by herself, which is gonna be very helpful. We do freeze the invisibility spell tower. Queen ability pops. Visibility spell tower is gonna pop. Perfect timing there. At this point, we can pretty much use the King ability whenever we want. We're gonna be able to hit most of these buildings that are left. So once we get up in this Town Hall compartment, King's gonna finish it off with the Spiky Ball giant gauntlet here. So you see the Spiky Ball come through, gonna hit every single building, destroy pretty much everything except for the Town Hall, and now the King's Gauntlet is going to be able to deal some massive damage and hit the Town Hall in the same process while we're hitting that invisibility spell tower. So King ends up finishing up the attack there after walking literally the entire base on the outside. All right, on this next base we have a centralized Town Hall compartment base. We're gonna start this attack at 12 o'clock with a Root Rider, couple witches, and the siege barracks, as well as the Barbarian King. Gonna see if we can get that Barbarian King to not walk the outside. We do a great job of using a couple Valkyries for the funnel right there, so the Barbarian King actually comes back with the main army here. Now we're gonna funnel on the other side with a Root Rider, a couple witches, and a Valkyrie, and then we're gonna drop that main army right down the middle. Gonna see that King ability go off there. Spiky Ball gonna deal great damage to the scatter shots and multi-inferno towers, and then gonna be able to deal with all of the ice golems at the exact same time, which is gonna be great because we don't have to worry about being frozen multiple times. Saw that overgrowth come down on the Eagle Artillery Town Hall area of the base. Now we're just gonna work with the Super Minions, Royal Champion King on the top side of the base, and the Queen, Warden, and the rest of the army on the bottom side of the base. We're just gonna clean up all of this and then take out that big compartment at the very end with the Monolith Eagle and the Town Hall. We use that last rage spell to push into this part of the base a little bit quicker with the Root Riders on these last defenses, and then we're going to take out the Barbarian King with the Archer Queen. We do have 2 free spells still. Stars does not use a poison spell. That's one thing he told me. We're going to use 3 free spells on this, which is actually kind of nice. I kind of like that. The free spell, or the poison spell, comes in handy sometimes, but there are times where I feel like I don't need it, to be completely honest, especially when I'm using it on ice golems that are getting destroyed by my king. It's kind of useless. So it'd be really nice to have a free spell at the end of the attack to be able to pick up some value with the freezes, as you see there. Be able to freeze the Town Hall twice and the other buildings surrounding, and then we're able to take that out. All right, on this last base, we have a diamond style base. I saved this one for last because I really liked the Spiky Ball value on this one. I felt like it got some very, very good value. So we're gonna see this in action. We got the Root Rider, Valkyrie, and Witch funnel started down here at 6 o'clock. We're gonna be able to pick up all of these defenses, start the Barbarian King, get him to walk up into the base with the Siege Barracks troops as well. A lot of heavy hitting defenses right here, so very good that we got this funnel going. And we're going to be able to push up into the middle of this base and take these defenses out very quickly. Now we had a Root Rider, a couple Valkyries funnel on the right side of the base as well. And then we're going to start the main army now and push up through into this corner of the base. Barbarian King is still working here. Gonna save that ability as long as we possibly can. Got triple ice golems coming out of the enemy clan castle. Now you see that Spiky Ball come through there, bounces off a couple buildings here, destroys a sweeper, hits the ricochet cannon, multi-archer tower on its way out, and it also popped that invisibility spell tower. So some great value there with the Spiky Ball, showing you how much value you can get on that. And then now we don't have to worry about that invisibility spell tower later on in the attack either. So that's going to be super clutch for the main army. Push it through on the left side now as that overgrowth expires. We're going to drop that overgrowth down again, purposely not trapping the ricochet cannon and that multi-archer tower, just going to be able to deal with those defenses before we have to deal with the Town Hall, which is going to always be clutch, especially if you can get rid of a ricochet cannon. That always helps tremendously. King is going to be on the outside now, just working on the cleanup buildings as the Royal Champion and Queen finish off the rest of the base. Gonna drop that freeze now on the Town Hall, pop the RC ability with the haste and Hog Rider Puppet, and we're gonna clean up the rest of the defenses in here, and that's gonna be another triple for stars. Really enjoyed the Barbarian King value on that one. It just shows you how far that the Spiky Ball can really stretch, and then obviously popping that invisibility spell tower was huge value. Alright guys, that's going to do it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed the content. As always, I appreciate you guys stopping in on an everyday basis and supporting the channel. If you guys want to support the channel more, drop a subscribe button. We have a very large number of viewers every single day who are not subscribed to the channel. And if you want to try this army, the link to the army will be down in the description below. We'll catch you next time.